this will summon. Okay. So generally when you're starting, you only start with this tiny inventory. This is the unupgraded without the additional inventory pluses, and the third additional plus, which adds additional columns to your inventory. As you're starting out, you'll notice that you run out of space very quickly. They give you 2 bags that you can get through the tutorials, which are very small. I'd really recommend finding one of these Rose Wreath Tia bags, which is this bag right here. It is relatively cheap, and you probably can buy it for 300 to 400k. It will help you in the long run. As you get additional bags, they will be more expensive, but this bag is probably the biggest saver when you're starting out Mabby. Other options or other additional things for inventory, you have your Me tab, which is all personal items you can store in there. Generally I don't use this tab because it's a pain in the butt to switch between these to summon the doll bags, which are summonable like mini pets that collect stuff for you based on the doll bag. It collects different things, and it also has different items it collects and summon times. Then you have the VIP tab, which is only open if you have VIP activated. Then the buttons at the top. This will stack all stackable items that you have unstacked. It will send everything to the top left corner of the first bag in the inventory. Sometimes you can lose stuff as your inventory gets bigger, but it shouldn't be much of a problem when you're starting out Mabby. It'll also, even if you have it sorted like this, it will always move the items upward in the stack, because see how it was like this before, and then when it sorted, it ended up like this. This will remove any expired items that are not enchant scrolls, or certain items that can be expiration removal, like we actually don't have it on the NA server, but like tails and puppets. Usually there are items with the red highlight, or these are not expired items, these are just deactivated totems. Then you have your soul stream inventory, which grows as you level up with the potential system. It grows larger as your potential gets higher, which is listed right here on the size of it, all the way up to how big? The big is 8 by 12. Yeah, 8 by 12 is the largest it gets. Then you have quick swaps. This is a paid option of Mabby. It is items or additional equipment sets you can swap out to use in combat. Say if you wanted to use another skill set along with your additional 2 skill sets that you have in tab 1 and 2. Say if you wanted a Mando, and if you used a skill specific skill that requires that equipment, it will immediately take that item out and swap the current one that you have active for that, and then you can use that. Also, you can set a hotkey for that in your options. Is that all three? Oh, and then you also have a gacha specific inventory, which every time you use the gacha, it'll store stuff in here. This stuff has no expiration. It's just extra storage. Well, it also has a limit of 1,000, but yeah, I doubt most people are gonna notice that one. Pictures of whales here. um, but yeah. So when you use a gacha, it just goes here, and then to pull it out, you would select it, and then you would pull it out, double clicking it into the main inventories. Alright, couple more inventory related stuff. So when you have personal shops, no, not that one. Search, open shop. Wait, why can't I open shop? What? Search personal. Wait, why can't? Am I seeing things wrong? Inventory, search personal shop, status. Yeah, there's no shop. What? Oh, okay. Let me just summon this one then instead. Okay, so open shop. So a few things to do with inventory management as well. If you hold control and then left click, you can instantly buy an item, and it will go straight into your inventory based on the order you have your bag sorted. You can also do the opposite, so if you hold control and then left click, you instantly sell it. It will also ignore the options if you're selling items over 50k. It won't send it to your bank, it'll go straight into your inventory. So be warned if you're selling items that are over 50k. Also, a few more things. If you want to separate items into stack, hold shift and then left click, and you're able to separate items that way instead of left clicking and hit divide. You can also use items by holding control and then just left clicking, and it'll instantly use the item. Okay, finally here. It's simple. The control click use function also works as well for swapping equips. So say if I wanted to switch to my lance, it would work like that, but if I have an item that is regular shaped and doesn't have the room to take that item, it will not swap. You have to have it in an area that it has room to swap out to. So if I have it here, it'll swap into an area. Also, another way to just avoid dropping stuff accidentally, if you right click while you're holding the item, it'll go back to where it was. Or if you're swapping an item and then you're holding this one, if you right click, it'll go into your inventory. I guess that's all for inventory. Oh, also,
buddy.
Yeah, teach him good.
Teach him good. I don't know who you're talking to, but teach him good.
I'm making a video.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm making like segments for video. Like Mabby, hello new players, here's some stuff.
Oh.
Yes, sir. And then there's bags based on size. There are the large bags, which you can only have one of that specific name type. And then there's small bags, and then medium bags. Medium bags can have as many as you like, as long as you have inventory space. Large bags, you can only have one of that named bag. You can also you can have other large bags, but and it doesn't affect that. Small bags. Actually, wait, which bag was it? It was. Actually, I don't think it was. Anyway. You've been simple though. Okay, inventory's done. Let's cross that out. Woo.
Pretty good.
Pretty good? That sounds good.
Yeah. I'm getting on my giant.
Dang. Are you gonna show me up? Feels bad?
I can't show you up. I'm just a baby.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an noob.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I am just
Well,
teaching.
If you're a noob, then give me 300.
the bold and sudden calling, Western revolution starting. Let our hearts be open